Hey everybody, this is Manny McFly here. Wanted to do a video on the new anti-gun bill that has come out this year, and it is the Stop Online Sales of Ammunition Act of 2015. It is a follow-up to a previous bill by the same name that failed to go through. I think it died in committee, and it is the start of the assault on the Second Amendment that is going to be ramping up here this year and next due to Obama's final year in office. So they're going to go full throttle against the Second Amendment and put in any kind of damage that they can deliver in the last moments of his presidency. And this one comes from a Bonnie Watson Coleman, a rep out of New Jersey, who has a history of anti-gun bills like this in the past. I'll go over the bill. I will have a blog that accompanies this video that will have more information and links to the official bill itself in PDF form and a list of the co-sponsors if you want to take a look at that in their homepages for each co-sponsor. But this bill is essentially a backdoor to stop or slow down anyone who wants to enjoy the Second Amendment, which is a right given to us by the Constitution. It's given to us by the founding fathers of this country. And the liberals want to whitewash over it or get rid of it if they can. They've made attempts and have shown, that they want to do this. We've fought, and so far we've been winning, but it's not over. It's far from over. This is going to continue to happen, and what we have to do is be aware of these things, be aware of the people that are bringing this stuff to the table, and get rid of them. So the bill is designed, again, to stop ammunition sales online. Me personally, I have not purchased ammo online just for the simple fact that I live in a larger city with multiple, gun stores, Walmarts, Myers, and we also have a Cabela's here, so we get pretty good deals on ammunition. That does not mean that someone else that lives in a smaller community or a smaller town, that doesn't have access to those things or those luxuries, does not benefit from buying things online. And ammunition is not a special item. It's no more than, someone buying bulk, laundry detergent online because they want to save money. And this is essentially what people are doing. They're purchasing ammo online to save money per round. For instance, bought a new firearm, going to be training with this thing. What am I going to do? I know I have a plan to put 1,000 rounds through the gun. I want to be familiar with it. I want to know how it works and how it reacts with different types of ammunition. So I plan on putting 1,000 rounds through that firearm this summer. I already know that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all the ammunition in bulk so I can get the best deal. So I'm probably going to make my first online ammo purchase. And what she wants to do is she wants to make it so that if I purchase something online, or the ammunition online, I have to show my ID. But the thing is, I have to show my ID to the seller in person. So if I use Lucky Gunner, and I'm not sure exactly where they are, I think they're on the West Coast, I would have to fly out there and show them my ID in person, which doesn't make any sense. But it's written like that on purpose so that I won't be able to purchase that ammunition from that company. And what if that company's only outlet to sell items is online? It's going to destroy that business, and then they're going to go under, and they're going to have to lay off all of their employees, which walks into another problem with employment and unemployment rates and things like that. They don't care. They don't care about Americans. They don't care about the average working Joe or Jane in this country. They just want what they want so that they can get votes and stay in office. Another aspect of the bill is anyone purchasing ammo 1,000 rounds or more, or 1,000 rounds in a 5-day span will have to be basically registered with the Department of Justice. And the actual, workflow on this has not been outlined in the bill. I'm pretty sure they'll just make something up if it were to pass. But you purchase ammunition, you purchase 1,000 rounds, and this doesn't matter, if it's online or in a store. The person selling the ammunition has to fill out, in the bill it states, a pre-approved kind of form that the DOJ would have available to the retailers. They would fill this out, they would collect your information, no outline on what that information will be, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's going to be, all your vital information. Name, address, social security number, date of birth, ethnic background, things like that. They're going to request they're not going to request all this information. They're going to demand all of this information for you to make the purchase. They're going to send this information to the Department of Justice to be stored by who? Don't know. Where? Don't know. The information will also then be forwarded to state law enforcement, state police in your state, and then local law enforcement, your local police department. So they're going to create a file on you, a criminal file, that will circulate law enforcement even though you have not committed a crime, simply for purchasing what they deem as large quantities of ammunition. Bonnie has an extremely shady ethical history and has somehow still managed to remain in office, mostly because of her civil rights bills and things that she goes forward with in the gay rights movement or agenda, people would call it. And, whatever, that's her thing. But on the other hand, she's trying to destroy the Second Amendment, which she swore an oath to protect. So, it's like, take it as, how you want it. But it's just a bad politician in my eyes, and I think she needs to be held accountable. Her son committed armed robbery, was convicted and jailed. He gets out. She passes a bill or a law or some kind of ordinance locally where an employer cannot request a background check, a criminal background check, on someone that they're interviewing if they have less than 30 employees. This bill or this law ordinance was created specifically for her son getting out of prison so that he could get a job and his felony not stop him from being able to get that job. It's pretty poor ethically, because that's obviously the only reason why she put this forward. And she also hired him on in the parks department at above $30,000 a year. Do you think any other typical felon out there would be able to get that opportunity? No, they wouldn't. Poor ethics. Poor ethics. She's not working for the people. She seems to be working for herself and her family. But she's a politician. Take it how you will, but these people need to be monitored. And like I said, check the link in the description. I'll have a link to the blog that goes over some information about the bill. I'll have the link for the actual PDF document for the bill, so you can take a look at that. Thank you for watching.